Many people in the altcoin space, such as CZ from Binance, often tout the strength and importance of token burns. But are they really just another altcoin grift? Welcome back, everyone. We are taking a look at Binance's BNB token today. And specifically, the reason why I chose this one is because, number one, it's by far one of the most popular, well-known exchange-traded tokens. And for some odd reason, there's lots of people in the altcoin space that think that CZ is like somebody to look up to. And yeah, no, it's these are all just altcoin grifters, right? What people don't seem to understand is they've created money out of thin air, and they've done an incredible amount of marketing so that you believe something different about these products than the truth. Anyways, look, for Bitcoiners already know the token burns are a complete scam. But I am going to show you why and how it's a complete scam through the example of BNB's token burn. Let's dive into it. Here we go. BNB burn coming soon. Another step towards a decentralized future. What? Token burns don't create decentralization, right? Like you just have to stop and think about that one for a second. There's less tokens on the market. How does less tokens equal increased decentralization? Like, Bitcoin isn't decentralized because there's only 21 million tokens that there will ever be. Bitcoin is decentralized because of the way the miners and the mining incentives are set up, and the transaction validators, i.e., or the nodes, are set up, right? They're not all owned by one individual entity. Each individual can own and run their own node. Each individual can set up their own miner. They can do solo mining, or they could become part of a mining pool. But even if they become part of a mining pool, they are not at the mercy of that mining pool. Okay, if the mining pool does something that the miner doesn't like, they can simply point their miner to a different pool. Anyways, the whole point I'm trying to make is that burning tokens has nothing to fucking do with decentralization. Okay, it's got nothing to do with decentralization. So right away, you know you're off to a good start when the title makes no sense at all. Changpeng Zhao, co-founder and chief executive officer of crypto exchange Binance. That's right, we can't even get past the first sentence. How exactly do you decentralize the future when we're talking about the co-founder and CEO, the chair executive officer, right? That is a single entity, centralized. Anyways, okay, let's continue. In a recent tweet on X, formerly X, told the Binance community members to anticipate a BNB burn in a few days. Thanks, the management. Zhao hailed BNB as a fair launch token. This is another piece of the shitcoin handbook, a fair launch token. This centralized entity launched its token fairly. According to him, no one got free BNB tokens from the initial supply. He continued that even the tokens allocated to the team remained untouched and were only burnt. Strange. That's really weird. Fair launch, but then some person or a small group of people chose to allocate tokens to a specific team. Doesn't sound very fair. These guys, they're all LARPing. They're all LARPing. And the sad thing is, most people don't know any better. All right, let's continue. Zhao referenced a 2021 tweet. Okay, here we go. This is where CZ is going to build up the credibility. Okay, he referenced a 2021 tweet where he listed the 4 addresses that hold the BNB team tokens. In the tweet, he also mentioned that the Binance team has never sold a single BNB token from the wallet. He added that the tokens are available for the public to view via the addresses and have only been burnt so far. So here we go. This is part of the scam of proof of reserves. Okay, let me show you that I'm doing the right thing so that you trust me in the future. Okay, that's the whole thing, right? It's all about building trust. It's all about the trust perception. Interestingly enough, though, Bitcoin is about trust minimalization. Why do the shitcoins need you to trust them so much? Who knows? The quarterly BNB burns are part of a 2017 commitment made after the token's launch. That's strange. So that means a centralized team launched the token. That's okay. They're burning tokens, so it's going to become decentralized at some point. Anyways, they after the token's launch, to remove half of its total supply from circulation. So this is the great part. And they expect you're just going to eat this right up, okay? You're not going to dive into this. You're not going to look any further. CZ is a trusted CEO, very wealthy, multi-billionaire, right? I mean, hey, he's doing good things. He's building value. So of course, right? You're going to listen to him. In July, over 1.99 million BNB tokens worth 484 million were burned in what marked the 24th burn. Very significant, the 24th burn. The 23rd was just a gesture of good faith, but the 24th is where really the wheels start turning. So far, over 46 million BNB tokens have been removed from public circulation. Cheers to CZ. With over 53 million left to burn going forward. How will they ever do it? At present time, the 153 million BNB tokens are worth $32 billion. So this whole article, okay, this whole entire thing is expressing to you, number one, you should trust ZZ. Number two, they're making the supply of their centralized shitcoin more scarce. So as a result, if you've looked at Bitcoin, you know what happens with scarcity. The number goes up, right? The price, the Bitcoin fiat exchange, or in this case, the BNB fiat exchange. Okay, well, let's go take a look at BNB just a little bit more closely, because I filled your head with so much about these token burns. I mean, there's going to be almost nothing left. This is going to be the scarcest token there is. I don't like CoinMarketCap, but they do have some good stats, so let's take a look. The circulating supply of BNB, okay? The circulating supply, it's 153 million BNB. The total supply, and keep in mind the total supply is what's currently totally out in the field, 153 million. But this is the best part, guys. This is the part that makes me smile. There is no max supply of BNB. There is no maximum supply of BNB. So why would you care that they burn any tokens? What you are watching is a show. It is a LARP, live action role play. Here I am pretending that I'm changing things and making dynamics shift. But there's no maximum supply. So that means whenever CZ decides, they can create new tokens out of thin air at any given time. Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like the current monetary policy of the country you live in? Right? Does that sound like a mechanism that has possibly destroyed your purchasing power over the last, and my purchasing power, all of our purchasing power over the last 100 years? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Anytime they want, they can make more. So, guys, do not pay attention to this. This is all, it's decentralization theater, okay? Essentially, they're trying through the mechanisms of explaining to you these minute details, I could say what the authors are hoping for, okay? But essentially people like CZ, what they are hoping for is that you are not going to pay attention to the bigger picture. You are not going to go and do your own research. And instead, you are just going to take the spoon-fed information that they give you, and you're going to take it for gospel. Okay? That's what they're counting on. People like CZ are counting on your ignorance. My ignorance, all of our ignorance. Anyways, guys, what do you think? Let me know. Put it in the comments. This does it for today. That was our clip. Like, subscribe, help us grow the channel. And I will catch you guys all tomorrow.